Hey guys, so welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Let's carry on where we left off. We're about to head up the Despair Tunnel. This time, we're equipped with the tools to escape. Iruma has left us a parting gift, and Kokichi has taken it upon himself to deliver it to us, for better or for worse. Can we trust the guy? I highly doubt it, but you never know. Who knows whether this is the one time he actually wants to help us, or this is all a gigantic trap. I can hardly wait. Let's see what's going to happen. Here we go.
Alright,
let's get started.
What should we do?
Are we really gonna be okay? What are you afraid of? Of course it's gonna be okay. Right? Yes, totally. No need to sweat, Himiko. It's gonna be fine. You seem anxious too, Himiko. There's no need to worry. Of course, it's gonna be a little dangerous, but
don't worry about it.
we've got all these ultimates here. If we all work together, everything will be alright. I don't know if being an ultimate helps out here, especially when you get talents like cosplayers and, you know, robots. I mean, an assassin's probably going to be helpful. Ah, those words.
Yeah.
We can finally fulfill Kaede's wish. Yeah, it's been a long time since we were down here. Last time we were here, all 16 of us were alive and kicking. So let's all work hard to escape this place together. And once we get out of here and make it to the outside world, why don't we all stay friends? Seems like a lifetime ago. People were divided since then, you know? Kokichi got in the way, Korikyo went ahead and killed 2 people. It's just... I can't... Maybe it's a good thing we didn't stay friends with some certain people, you know? Yes, we made a promise together.
That's right.
Our promise to work together to get out of here and become friends.
I see.
Now's the time to fulfill that promise. I'll cheer for you guys.
I told you.
You need to do it too. You're coming with us, Himiko. That's right. That's exactly right. To keep the promise I made to Kaede. I will never give up. I can't give up. We can't. We're going to do this. Hopefully. Poison? I just realized there's a poison barrel down here. No matter what, let's keep our promise to Kaede. Let's keep our promise, so we can mourn our fallen friends. I wish, man. I wish this would work out, but you just know it's not, right? We don't have time to talk. Let's go. I know. Kaito's running out of time. Maki?
Well...
All we can do is move forward. We won't know if this hammer is Kokichi's trap or the real thing until we use it. I'm surprised you're willing to go with it, but... I suppose... You know... Yeah. We're at the end of our rope here, or at least Kaito is. We don't have a choice, we're out of time. If the one who made these hammers was really Mew, and if they really work, then that's also the power of an ultimate. I don't know what help a cosplayer can be, but I want to fulfill my promise to Kaede. I mean, yes, maybe being a cosplayer is not going to help out in this particular scenario, but you're still our friend, Tsumugi. No matter how many times you want to eat my fingers.
Alright!
That's why I've decided. I'm ready to move forward. Good.
Hey, Shuichi.
Leave the cheering to me. Now's the time to finally pull magical pom-poms out of my mouth. This I gotta see, but you're coming along with us, Himiko. You're not standing on the sidelines here. Alright, team. Let's do this. I've come this far. I have no choice but to believe. With the hammer that Mew invented, I know we can do it. I have to believe that. I kept repeating that to myself as I stepped into the tunnel. Okay. Start escape. There's only 6 of us. Because Kokichi's watching from the sidelines, supposedly. Oh dear. Alright, guys. And this time, we don't have our hat. Do I... Wow, okay, that disables it. Ah. Whoa, careful, those are bombs, remember? Run, 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 run! Wow, this is OP as hell. Okay. Ah! Oh yes, the cages! Wow, okay. This is definitely a lot easier. Ah! Almost walked right off. Jeez. Clear. Really? So I wasn't that far off, was I? Oh jeez. Where are we going? Oh, it's just that one part that's clear. Jeez, there's a lot of things. I was way off. Okay, a ladder. Are we supposed to climb that, or what? Nope. Keep moving. Come on, guys. We're all still alive, which is handy. Come on. We can do this. Oh, that's going to prevent bombs from landing on our heads. Okay. Looks like the others are taking care of themselves. It's not like I can duck. Jeez, how the hell are you supposed to clear this without these hammers? Come on! Nearly there. Let's go. Oh wow, it's dark. Where the hell are we? Whoa, whoa. Ah, this is exciting! We're getting out of here! This honestly looks impossible. Keep going! Where the hell are we? What's this? Can't do anything with that. Oh, we made it! All 6 of us! Okay, what does this mean? Finally, we made our way out of the tunnel. It was so long, we thought there was no end. But there was an end indeed. And in the end, there was...
Huh?
Is this the exit? It looks very sci-fi-y.
That's right.
Seems like it. Look there!
Oh my!
Oh, it's a door. On the other side of that door...
Got it.
Yeah, it's probably the outside world. Probably.
Yeah!
We did it! We can finally escape!
No.
Don't get your hopes up. We need to know if this is actually the outside world. Yeah, I don't know. This seems too easy now.
Sorry.
You're right. We don't know what the outside world looks like now.
Huh.
It's fine. Monokuma was probably just lying to us. No. It's not gonna be fine. I know it's not gonna be fine. Skies over this academy are normal, so the meteorites are probably gone. Everything's fine out there. Anyway, let's open that door. We'll have plenty of time for talk afterward. That looks similar to the electric barrier in front of the exosuit hangar. Unless we disable that, we won't be able to open that door.
All right.
Well, let's look around. Okay, where are we? I have to take down the electric barrier, so we're not... No turning back now. Yeah, this definitely feels like a spaceship. Look at this. What the heck? Alright. Well, there's the control panel. That's all there is around here. I have to take down the electric barrier to open the door. Okay, let's do that then.
Could it be...
This is a control panel for the barrier. If it's like the one in the exosuit hangar, I should be able to disable the barrier with the passcode.
Yeah?
A password? Does anyone know it? So even if we got to the end of the despair tunnel way back when, we wouldn't have been able to open this door because we wouldn't know the code.
Huh.
We don't need that. Oh, you're just gonna slam this? If it's electronic, we're just gonna destroy it with these hammers.
Okay.
It seems this lock is controlled electronically, so we can use the electro hammer to open it.
All right.
Let's destroy this control panel with the hammers and open this big dumb gate. Then everything will be over. We can say goodbye to this academy and this killing game.
That's true.
Finally, this death game is going to end. Don't get your hopes up, people.
Yeah.
Yes, at last we can return to our normal lives. Normal lives? Beyond this door is our normal, peaceful, boring lives. Is it though? Because remember, at the very, very beginning, we didn't even know we were ultimates. We were just ordinary, average people. But now we've got our memories back. We know we're ultimates. The ultimate hunt? Is that gonna be relevant to any sort of scenario out there? We'll be able to go home to those normal lives. The secret of the outside world couldn't be that awful, right? Gonta literally killed for it, so there you go.
Let's go.
It's finally time to graduate from this Academy of Lies. With that, Kaito swung the electro hammer and
Ah!
smashed it down on the control panel. One last door. Gulp. What's on the other side? Lock disabled.
Oh.
Yay! The door's unlocked.
All right.
Now we just gotta open up this gate. Let's all work together.
Yes.
We can do it.
Right.
Finally we can get out. We all ran to the door. And with our own hands, with our own strength, we opened that door. What the hell is on the other side? Our door to the future. A future of hope and despair. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. We're... yeah. World's gone. World is kaput. Oh shit. Kaito does... The truth is out there. What is this? I just noticed Shuichi's face as well. What's going on? What is this? I can't breathe. Is the air polluted or something? I can't breathe. Uh-oh, no oxygen. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is the atmosphere destroyed or something? The door is now locked. Barely conscious. We heard a sound in our heads. Oh shit. What? What happened? Congrats! You finished the killing game! Kokichi!
Hey.
Are you okay? Get it together. It wouldn't be funny if you died here, you know.
See?
Your lives are very precious to humanity.
Huh?
What? Humanity? Well then, the fun starts now! It's finally time to reveal everything. I shook my head. Dizzy. Kokichi, what do you know? The ground spun under me, but I managed to get to my feet. And at the same time... What was that just now? What's going on? On the other side of that door was...
Damn.
Where even are we? What in the world is going on?
Hey.
Good morning, everyone! How are you guys feeling? Terrible? Of course you guys are! Because you now know the truth of the outside world.
Huh?
The truth of the outside world? A cataclysm has happened. The world has literally been destroyed. No tragedy here, or more tragic than the tragedy itself. This is now succeeded as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. You saw it, right? The outside world you guys so desperately longed for doesn't exist.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, it doesn't exist? Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay?
Okay.
Everything began when that despair came falling from the sky. The meteorites?
There was no way to avoid the numerous amount of meteorites raining down on Earth.
Yes, understood.
The leaders of every nation realized that we could not escape the end of the world. Please, wait!
Hold on, the end of the world? What are you talking about? Jeez! You better not interrupt me again, or I'm not gonna tell you anything. Got that? But, Kibo, we should listen to what he has to say. Yeah, now's the time to keep quiet, okay? Continuing on where we left off.
The leaders of every nation wanted to prevent the extinction of the human race.
Yeah.
So they decided to implement a plan.
The Gopher Project, right?
The Gopher Project.
Uh-huh. There's the moon.
A plan to place talented humans in a spaceship in order to help them escape the world's end.
Uh-huh.
So that they may find another planet where they can preserve humankind.
Just us 16, huh?
The Gopher Project wasn't implemented to save the human race,
It was implemented to continue it elsewhere?
but rather to salvage the human race.
Yeah, I suppose so.
16 young and talented high schoolers were chosen for the Gopher Project.
But only 16? Doesn't that seem a bit too small to start a new civilization? You know? And are we all Japanese? If all the nations in the world banded together?
These Adams and Eves of the New World were known as the Ultimate Students.
What about the previous Ultimates, you know?
But the 16 students refused to partake in this plan. Well, it's obvious why they wouldn't.
Because we couldn't live with that fact?
Surviving alone? Family and friends left behind to die?
No wonder Shuichi wanted to die. Us 16.
That's just hell right there. So then, the 16 students decided to flee from the project.
I see.
They erased their memories to forget their ultimate talents, to become normal students.
Sorry, just drinking it all in. Drinking it all in. But it was around that time. A certain cult organization rose in power.
Those who believed in the end of days were convinced humans deserved the meteorite's wrath.
I see.
When they discovered the Gopher Project, they plotted to sabotage the plan.
Not because they wanted revenge on us, but they believed that we all should suffer? Okay.
That's when the ultimate hunt began. The ultimate hunt affected all society. Those influenced by it searched for the 16 students.
But we'd already turned away from the Gopher Project. Why did you need to hunt us down?
As a countermeasure, the organization responsible for the Gopher Project
Faked our
spread
deaths.
misinformation claiming that all 16 students had died.
I see. Well, that makes sense why we can remember our own funerals. I figured our deaths being faked had something to do with it. With our new, lives where we couldn't remember anything.
That was our memory of the funeral.
We attended our own funeral, huh?
With this, they were able to quell the ultimate hunt, shelter the 16 students.
And yet somehow all of us were found and stuffed into this killing game?
And carry out the Gopher Project.
Did someone have a change of heart? Did someone decide, you know what, this Gopher Project might be worthwhile after all?
The Ark's launch succeeded, despite the meteorites and the destruction of Earth.
I see.
The 16 ultimate students were sent off into space as humanity's last survivors. How exciting!
And that arc is the true identity of this academy!
Huh?
What?
The Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles is actually a gigantic spaceship colony.
So we managed to find another planet after all. And this is some sort of biodome, right? It's like providing us oxygen and everything. It's probably got its own ecosystem.
But how?
This whole academy is one giant spaceship colony? What are you saying?
What?
You really think I'll believe that? Well, hold on now. The story isn't done yet.
By the way,
Don't you think it's strange? Why do you think the killing game happened on the Ark? Humanity's last hope? I don't know. Maybe the Ultimate Hunt knew that we were going to escape eventually, or they sabotaged the Ark, so if we ever did manage to escape, we'd be forced to kill each other off and suffer, just like the rest of humanity.
which means...
Actually, the organization behind the Gopher Project made one terrible oversight.
Well, that's...
A horrible person, hiding among the 16 chosen to be the last survivors of the human race. One of us.
Huh?
What?
How exciting!
It was the leader of the cult organization trying to crush the Gopher Project. One of us was the leader of the ultimate hunt. And they hid among the last survivors of the human race and prepared a robot on this ship.
Yeah.
Yep, that robot is Monokuma.
See?
Originally, the 16 chosen students were placed into a state of cold sleep. And we were only supposed to wake up once the ship found a suitable planet. But Monokuma manipulated the Ark and brought it back to the ruined Earth. So we are back on Earth. Although the 16 were supposed to wake up on a different planet, they rose from their sleep.
You know?
And they are now here.
Hold up.
If we return to Earth, that means... that's Earth outside.
What you guys just saw, that's Earth now.
I see. I see. Okay. Alright, let's just stay in here for the rest of our lives, guys.
What did you say?
That's Earth after a few hundred years, while we were in cold sleep.
Oh, I see. Okay, after a few hundred years. Okay, it's not like it's a...
An Earth destroyed by meteorites, without oxygen or living creatures.
Yeah, this is not gonna work. What's pulsing in the background there? Oh, is that... I guess it's just the clouds, but... it feels like there's another shape out there.
An Earth without any cities, or any people you knew.
No survivors, the atmosphere ruined. Earth is uninhabitable now.
That is the truth of the outside world.
And Gonta wanted to save us from this kind of despair, I see.
Which means...
There is no place for you bastards to go home to. That's why it's pointless to go outside. The outside world doesn't exist anymore.
What?
Doesn't exist?
Yeah.
The Earth and humans have died out ages ago, except for the last 16 survivors of humanity. Cold sleep retained our age, of course.
Ah.
Well, last 7 survivors of humanity.
It's a lie!
That's a lie. It's definitely a lie.
Man.
I already told you I wouldn't lie anymore. I'm tired of lying, you know.
So that means...
Anyway, I gotta confess. You know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me. Really now? It couldn't be that obvious, could it? You are the ultimate supreme leader, though.
Huh? Anyway.
Which means the mastermind who snuck Monokuma onto the Ark is... me! That fucking face. I can't sleep tonight. That...
But how?
Kokichi, you're the mastermind?
Well, you know.
I didn't want to just crush the Gopher Project. I wanted to ruin it in the worst way possible. So I came up with a plan.
Let's have more fun.
What could be possibly worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other?
What?
What? You.
It's a lie!
It's all gotta be a lie. I don't know. I don't know, guys, anymore. I don't know. Is he lying? Is he telling the truth? I'm mind blown right now.
Ah.
Oh, you want me to lie now? But you guys always told me not to do that. I'll show you. The irrefutable evidence that I am the mastermind. Kokichi took what looked like a remote control out of his pocket and fiddled with it. And a minute later...
Exosols? What's going on? I thought only the Monocubs could control the exosols.
He's outed himself, but it feels too early. It's chapter 5. What the heck?
Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school. As long as I have the master remote control, all exosols move on my command.
Is this really true? He's lied so much, I don't know if I can believe him right now, but he's in control of the exosols. So, you really are the mastermind?
Don't tell me.
You were always suspicious from the start. But for you to be the mastermind... Shuichi?
Oh, man.
You look like you don't believe me, Shuichi. I'm so disappointed in you. I even gave you such a huge hint, but you still didn't get it.
How boring.
I was waiting with so much anticipation to see when you guys would figure it out.
What is it?
Hint? You left that message for this? Did you actually? I've spent so much time trying to doubt and decipher that message because the rest of these students didn't believe it. Is this actually? No, it seems too simple. Is it?
Maybe.
I'm wary. But I guess that precious hint went to waste. All because you bastards trusted each other.
Huh?
I told you. You guys should have doubted each other more. You guys could have realized I was the mastermind earlier, and there could have been less victims. Actually, Kaede had the right idea to try and kill the mastermind at the start. Too bad, though. If only she'd killed me then, this killing game would have ended.
Huh?
What do you mean? This is the truth to the killing game? Well, this turned out not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity, you know.
Damn it.
Are you saying it's the truth? Were we just being led around you this whole time?
You mad?
Oh, you mad? So? What are you gonna do about it?
Shut up!
Of course I'm mad!
Always messing around.
Don't think you've won just because you've got the exosols on your side. Because we've got the electro hammers. You forget that Kokichi has given us these electro hammers? Do you really think he'd just hand us a weapon to take him down?
What?
What's happening?
Wow.
Oh, typical Kaito. I guess things aren't going your way. Lucky for me, you ran out of juice.
What?
The electro hammer. At that moment, his electro hammer powered down. And not just Kaito's. Every electro hammer powered down at once.
Well, you know.
I told you, didn't I? The problem is that it runs out of battery pretty quickly.
But
That lasted longer than I calculated, so I was actually starting to get a bit nervous.
You?
Did you calculate that too?
my bad.
Sorry, Kaito. Your tiny brain is just too different from mine. Gulp. Now
Please
what?
Don't.
Don't glare at me like that. Punching me won't solve anything either, you know. You can't resurrect the dead, and you can't turn Earth back to normal. So what was the deal with the Necronomicon? Why was Monokuma so adamant that we could use it to revive the dead?
Right?
Right?
Always messing around.
Even if that is the case,
Don't screw around.
I can't get over it if I don't punch you!
Kaito!
Kaito, wait! I tried to stop Kaito before he ran off, but I couldn't grab him in time.
Ah!
Oh shit. Jeez. Your stupidity can't be cured unless you feel a bit of pain first. He's in control of the exosols, Kaito!
Stop it!
Halt! Cease and desist! But Maki's scream was in vain. Oh shit. Before our very eyes, Kaito charged at the exosol and was smacked down. He hung limply from the exosol's hand like a ragdoll. Oh shit!
Kaito!
Fuck.
Don't worry. He's not dead.
Now what? We're at Kokichi's. We're at his mercy.
But now you know, right? There's no use defying me, the mastermind. These exosols were originally machines to protect us.
Of course they were.
They were built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now I think it's hilarious how much they've become a threat to you guys.
Oh, what's... This is too intense. Oh, Maki. What is this? All these sprites coming up. Give Kaito...
Huh?
Maki?
Give it back.
Give Kaito back! Her eyes screaming murder. Maki glared at Kokichi and moved toward him.
Maki!
No, Maki, even if you...
You wanna die?
Let go. Do you want to die? Maki!
It's no use.
I won't let go. Even if you kill me, I can't let go. Please. Maki! Maki, please. Don't make this worse, okay? Let's take a minute to...
Shuichi,
Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective! That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity. They're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. Ending?
What did you say?
If this is the ending, then what are we supposed to do now? If the world is destroyed and we're the last human beings left, what are we supposed to do from now on? How about doing anything you want?
Well,
I know I started this whole thing, but I'm bored now. So, sorry about that, guys. That's why I wanted to reveal the truth. I wanted to see utter despair on your faces.
Yeah.
Yeppers, I'm totally satisfied now. So you guys are free to do whatever you want.
Wait.
Hold on. You were the one that started all this. That's so irresponsible. You guys can commit suicide together, or kill each other, or you can change your mind and stay here. You're welcome to do that too. Then, what are you going to do?
Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen. It is the Gopher Project's arc. It's supposed to be humanity's last hope.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh, but did you guys know? The sky on the other side of the barrier isn't real.
Figured that out. But still, those dishes on our heads, right? Are we? Is that like happening right now? Like those dishes are on our head right now and this is all fake? We're in a virtual world or something? Or were those dishes when we like forgot our memories or something?
That's just one of the arc's functions. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship.
Yeah, figured. It's like in Prey, for example, they had the Arboretum, which is like a little park in the space station, so you can sort of feel like you're at home and whatnot. Well, shit.
So that means...
So anyway, the killing game is over. Now you can do whatever you please.
Huh?
I don't know what to do. Maki, please. Don't do anything drastic right now. As much as I'd love to see it happen, I don't want anything to happen to you, okay?
You bastard.
What do you plan to do with Kaito?
Ah.
Oh, I just want him to chill out for a bit.
Hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble. They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences.
A little like you, huh?
If it's just him, I can deal. But if he gets all of you involved, then that's totally a hassle.
Jeez, the way he talks is so smooth. I'm sorry I can't do Kokichi's voice justice. Like, it's just...
Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around.
Is this really true?
So that means...
Anyway, Shuichi, can I have the Exisal Hanger's alarm remote back?
Huh?
What? So you know about that.
See?
I was thinking that'd be the perfect place to keep Kaito in. Like a jail cell.
Stop it.
Don't give it to him, Shuichi.
Shuichi!
Hand it over, Shuichi.
You bastard.
Don't give it to him!
Well, you know...
You know what'll happen if you don't hand it over, right? I can't get over that face. Holy shit.
This school is mine! I am the king!
Certainly looks that way.
I, Kokichi Oma, am the mastermind and king of the ultimate academy for gifted juveniles!
It's just... The other thing is on the meta level, it's chapter 5. This seems like you're showing your cards too early here, Kokichi.
Yes! This world is mine!
Ugh.
Sorry.
Sorry, Maki. Great, now we've lost all our friends. Now Kaido hates us, and now Maki hates us. I couldn't meet Maki's eyes. I gave Kokichi what he wanted. Thanks. Do we have to walk all the way back? Kokichi's evil yet innocent smile stayed on his face as he took the key. Oh shit, Himiko's broken down completely, and then... he simply left. He solved the entire mystery for us. And left. What a dick! He's revealed the mystery, now we have no purpose. But seriously, oh my gosh! I don't, I don't know. I don't even know what to say right now. I knew the Earth could be ruined. I didn't realize we're back on Earth. Literally, probably just crash landed in the middle of Tokyo, and it's been 100 years or so since everything fell apart. Kokichi runs the ultimate hunt. Is this really true? He left us there with the truth. The truth of our despair. Oh my god. You know, what's going to happen now? Maki, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Tsumugi, are you okay? I don't think anyone can be okay, Shuichi, right now. She's got a 1,000-yard stare. It's no use talking to her right now. This is the truth, and Kaito's gone, taken away by the Exisal.
Which means...
The Ultimate Academy is a spaceship, and we're the 16 survivors of humanity.
Unfortunately...
This killing game we've been playing. Why pit the remnants of humanity against each other for a world that no longer exists? And the mastermind who engineered all this, and is forcing us to participate, is Kokichi? And Rantaro clearly knew about this, right? Because he made that tape for whoever. We have to assume he made that tape for himself, because he seemed to know more than most at the very beginning of the game, right? What did he say exactly? He said, Monokuma, there's the rules of the killing game. What's the whole deal with the rules of the killing game then? Why is it so important that there's 2 of us left? You know? And imagine if we did take the First Blood perk, would die, would literally be killed. It's like an execution, because we'd be walking out and there's no oxygen outside. We wouldn't last. The killing game and class trials will continue until only 2 surviving students remain. Well, that goes against what Kokichi said. He's ended the killing game, supposedly, by revealing the mystery. But the killing game's meant to keep going until there's only 2 surviving students. Why is it so important that the gym and dining hall are off limits at nighttime? Is it just because? Violence towards Monokuma is prohibited. Monokuma will never directly commit a murder. Don't damage your monopads. Body discovery announcement. Minimal restrictions. Students who violate the rules. Swimming is prohibited. I think that was just for shits and giggles. Shit. Oh gosh. This really is so despairful.
Oh no!
I can't. My mind feels like it's about to short circuit. Me too. Himiko.
Are you okay?
Himiko, are you okay? Am I okay? How can I be okay? The outside world, everything's destroyed, everyone's dead. Everyone at school, everyone in my neighborhood, they're all dead. Calm down, Himiko. I don't think telling her to calm down is the brightest idea right now, Shuichi. What am I supposed to do now? There's no point in living anymore. This is truly a hopeless situation. Oh man, I'm dreading this. Maki. Coward.
Okay.
I know.
But...
I just don't have the strength. I can't fight back. I can't do it. I mean, can you blame Shuichi? Like, what are you supposed to do? I mean, I'd love to think that I'd just withhold the remote from Kokichi, but then what? Is it really smart to taunt or torment the person who's in control of a killer robot standing right before you and he could probably snap Kaito like a twig? Maybe not. Maybe it's best we give in to his demands, lose the battle, and try to find a way to win the war. But, you know, Maki's not happy. The whole truth was revealed. The conclusion. This is the end. There is no outside world. We're the only humans left alive. Trying to get outside was pointless. And we played the killing game for it. It was all meaningless. These killing games usually are. The first game, it was the tragedy. The second game, what? You just graduate and realize your ultimate despair and get wrecked by the Future Foundation. Now here, that's the conclusion. Nonsense. So, what did all the others die for then? Oh shit, Tsumugi's lost her mind. So this is the despair that Gonta felt. So much despair you want to die. It really is just like that. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we all just make a pact to kill ourselves.
This is...
If it's like this, it would have been better if I died a lot earlier. Then it's all over now. That's it. We've all broken down. We're not united anymore. We're literally fractured. We're all on our own. No one's got each other's back anymore. Nothing. We're all too distraught. And can you blame these guys? What a horrible truth to learn. That's true. This is the end of everything. Our story ends here. There will be no more death. No more killing game. It's all pointless. The truth is, we all should have just died a long time ago. Is this really the truth? We made it back to our room. I don't even remember how I got back to my room. But before I knew it, I felt my body in the bed. Numb. It's just... I don't know, I'm just trying to think. Does this make sense with everything that's happened so far? Or does this contradict things? You know? Like, think of Rantaro's video that he made to himself. It's like he knew this killing him was going to happen. He said, what? No matter what, you have to survive. And he also said, if anyone knows who you are, they'll come after you. What is that supposed to mean? If they know who you are, they'll come after you. What if he's the one that's the cult leader? But then this killing game is continued on. But that would be explained because Monokuma's a robot. Maybe it's just self-aware. So I'm just taking a moment to think here, sorry. While we're in the confines of our room. No, this can't be right. Something's off about this. I think. I don't know. And like I said, it's chapter 5, right? It's... Kokichi, what the hell? What have you done? What are you up to? I didn't want to sleep. I just wanted to run away from the despair. But the sleep came anyway. Did you know that when you talk to someone on a cell phone, you're not hearing their real voice? Now we're off with Titanic. You're the king of the world. How relevant. Their voice is converted to synthetic sound while you're both communicating. By breaking down their voice into various waveform patterns, the phone reassembles those patterns to recreate characteristics of the speaker's voice. This reduces the amount of voice data that needs to be sent to make the call possible. Also, you know how shaved ice has flavored syrups such as strawberry, melon, and lemon? They're all the same flavor. The only difference is the aroma and the food coloring dye. Do you think these facts are lies? Do you deny that these facts are lies? What would the world be like if all lies were denied outright? I bet it would be a very lonesome world. Lies are what make the world go round. That does sound like a lesson from Kokichi. Are you going to take over our screens now? Monokuma's still missing. Suspicious. Monokuma must not be here anymore. There's no point to morning announcements now. So, it's really over. There's no point to this killing game anymore. Because there's no reason to go outside. There's no reason to keep living. There's no reason to live. There's There's no reason to live. There's no reason to live. There's no reason to live. That reminds me, this is an epilogue. All that's left is to take up time. What's going on? What a boring story. There's nothing I can do anymore. I'm so confused. Why is everything blurry? I wonder what everyone else is doing. Did we just autopilot the whole day? Wow. Everything just feels so different. I wonder what Kaido is doing.
Okay.
That's right. I wonder if Kaido is okay. Is he? I suppose that's why we investigate all that stuff in that Exil hangar, right? Because I feel like something's gonna go down there. It's no use. My mind isn't working. And my body. If I had to guess, Maki must have tried to mount a rescue operation, which makes me worried for her safety. Straight into another Monocopa theater? If you're searching for the meaning of life, you're already doing it wrong. Is this, I'd like to say this is Night of the Living Dead. We've seen this before, haven't we? Like at the very beginning. Night of the Living Dead, or it could be Shaun of the Dead. Your life doesn't need a meaning, it just needs a purpose. In other words, you just need something to live for. You can live for spending time with loved ones, or chasing dreams. You can even live for eating delicious food, or playing games. Most people can get by as long as they have something to live for. If you say Danganronpa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. Danganronpa is currently my reason to live. Pooh-hoo-hoo! It's been a real pleasure doing business with you. We're just in a never-ending cycle of despair. Shuichi hasn't eaten or anything. I'm worried about him. Do you need water or food? Look at that food on the monitor. Surprised there's no flies swarming it. It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up. Or I might not ever get up again. I don't care if I just kill my...
Huh?
What? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell.
Ah!
Somewhat surprised that I even managed to get out of bed, I went to the door. Who could it be? Who could it be? Gulp. On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it, and... You look terrible. Can you blame me? You know, the world is over, okay? All our friends died for nothing. We're about to die. For nothing. Because someone thought it was a good idea to play a killing game with the remnants of humanity. Okay? I can just imagine, like, Shuichi's got, like, some stubble on his, like, face right now. His hair's disheveled, his, like, clothes crumpled, and he's just, like, standing there. Like, some unemployed guy for, like, 8 years just eating pizza all day long, you know? Yeah, there we go, except he doesn't have stubble, but his hair is messy. Maki,
Hey,
go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. I'll be in the dining hall with everyone else.
Huh?
Everyone?
okay.
I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Well, at least she talks to me, you know? Maki spoke curtly and left. Everyone is waiting in the dining hall. I guess I should go. I hurried and took a hot shower, then left my room. They're all dead. But why? For what? So Kokichi was the mastermind. But what good does that do us now? It's gonna be the same, right? Yeah, they're all dead, and for what? I should go to the dining hall for now. Will you say anything special? Nope. Not for Kaede. Man. Things are so solemn and depressing right now. It's a lie. It's all a lie, as Kokichi would say. Okay, come on. Just a quick trip to the dining hall. Just to see what everyone's up to. I can't stop! I can't stop now! Oh no. Oh, jeez. But still, there's one lab missing. Kokichi's lab, right? Unless... I don't know. And if that's really Rantaro's lab, just... what's the deal with it? And hang on. Like, supposedly we were asleep for hundreds of years, or 100 years or something, right? And we wake up. Why is everything just suddenly starting to get built now? Shouldn't this all have been constructed ages ago? For us to be inhabiting this place? Like, why was it only being constructed as we were walking around and about? It's just strange. Unless it was all a gigantic renovation, which I can imagine, considering the 4th floor and whatnot. And we had the Neo world. What was that? What that? I mean, that giant computer. Why was that planted here? Just so many questions. Everyone was in the dining hall, besides Kokichi and Kaito. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible. Like I said, Maki, can you really blame us? Really? Even I look terrible? Well, your face always looks like that. Great. What are we talking about? We're discussing how we want to die, right?
Huh?
What? I want to go without suffering. Maki, can you do something about that? Oh gosh, it's come to this. These guys have just all given up. They just want to die. That is...
Okay.
We don't have anyone like Makoto here. Remember? When everyone else had these exact expressions in the final trial and he was firing hope bullets left, right, center. No one here to do that. All we've got is Maki. And she seems to have some sort of plan, right? Sure. But before that, take a look at this.
Ah!
Is that a flashback light? You found it. Where was it? Oh my gosh, we need to use this right now. I'm looking for anything to just disprove this reality. Maki. Even in such a dire situation, robophobia still persists. Even with 16 people left on the world, there's still discrimination against machines. How terrible. It's even more despairful for Kibo now. Sorry. Oh, jeez. The flashback light. But now that we've learned everything, there's no point to it. I don't know. There could be something there. It's just something, anything. I'm looking for any sort of hope. Just a tiny little silver lining. Himiko. Don't stop me. I just want to die. No. I'm not going to let you go. Don't. Come on. There's got to be something. Something we could use to cling on to. Just to keep our spirits up. Anything. Tenko probably wouldn't be mad if I chose to die in this situation. I don't know. Would Tenko really want that? That's hard. Maki, please. Maki. Why do you have that?
I see.
It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning. Really? Dropped off for us, was it?
Huh?
It was just sitting there? Kokichi probably just put it there.
Well then.
To confirm the truth, perhaps. I mean, all these guys seem to be believing it, so what's the purpose of leaving that there, you know? If we use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story. So we're supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth Kokichi told us? We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves. Maybe this is... why... I mean, he showed Gonta, right? Well, the flashback light supposedly showed it. flashback lights are memories, right? Not just random things that show in our heads. Which is why we all remember the funeral. We all remember the meteorites. I was gonna say, what if, like... So what he showed Gonta? Whatever the flashback light, showed Gonta, he said he saw the secret of the outside world and stuff. That means he must remember the outside world, right? He must remember seeing it destroyed. So... What does that mean? Shouldn't we have been in space by then? Like, have departed? Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to take off, right? I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of it, just like these guys are.
Hey.
Do you want to die comfortably? Thanks, that's nice. At least you've added to your catchphrase there. I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first.
Huh?
What? Why do we have to do that?
Because...
It's the only thing we can do right now. Exactly, like a last-ditch effort. If we're going to die, then we might as well do anything we can. We'll have no regrets that way. Exactly. Like, what have we got to lose by using this flashback light? Feel more despair? Well, then we can end it straight away, because that's what we're feeling right now.
That's right.
And even if it is dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left.
Well...
So, let's do what we can. Well, okay. Things won't end up any worse than they already are. So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep?
It's decided.
Then it's decided. Kibo? Shuichi? Are you fine with that? Yes. Very well then.
Okay.
Yeah. And thus it was decided, fairly painlessly. A flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway.
Hey.
Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Maki switched on the flashback light. And at that moment, I'm holding on. The world flipped upside down. Turned inside out. Here we go! What's gonna happen? Oaks Peak Private Academy? Biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? I don't think I've seen those before. That's it! I remember! Everything is connected. And we had forgotten. We had forgotten that everything is connected. It all started at that academy. A government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects. Hope's Peak Academy. It's back, baby! And the event that tore that school apart changed the world. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It did happen! It did exist! It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world. Humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of the terrible violence. And that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. The ultimate despair. Junko Enoshi. This is so hype! The music and everything! Ah! She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. The killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. Trapped by the ultimate despair, forced into a killing game. Looks all HD and everything. But after Junko Enoshima died, the case was closed, and the world began to slowly recover. It's all connected. How though? I knew this intro said the story's not over. Everything said that this game was fully disconnected from the rest, but no, it's not. It's connected. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done sowing chaos. And the Future Foundation on the left, the Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war between hope and despair grew more and more extreme. The fight raged on, but came to a sudden end. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered. It was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. A countless number of meteorites fell upon the world, carrying an unknown virus. A virus? Really? Emboldened by the overwhelming despair, the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation." The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair and quickly lost influence. Really? But then, Makoto Naegi, together with the former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gopher Project at Hope's Peak Academy. Really? Hope's Peak's arc is still not done, is it? Only genius can overcome nature, and only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must escape this earth to become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. With those principles, the Gopher Project began, and 16 Hope's Peak students were selected. Us. We were those 16 students. That's it. We weren't all attending different high schools. We were all attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. Of course we were. We're Ultimates. We were the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt at the end of the anime, with Makoto Naegi serving as the headmaster. And the new Hope's Peak was like the last, in that it accepted applications for talented students and cultivated ultimate talents, hopefully without doing any sort of shady projects like the Izuru Kamakura projects. Hope's Peak Academy was a large school, so we were all in separate classes, but we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. This is a gigantic flashback light. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher Project because... No, we weren't selected. We were the only ones left. What do you mean? What happened? Another killing game happened? Oh, viruses. The mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. Is this why Kyo was wearing his mask? Virus detected, shown on that gigantic television screen there. The entire world was on the brink of extinction. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. But we just happened to be immune to the virus. Really? How? How did it just so happen to be that the 16 Ultimates were immune to the virus? That was the reason why we were chosen for the Gopher Project. I finally remembered. That world, this world, it's all connected. Look at the crests spinning into Hope's Peak Academy's crest.
That's it!
Everyone! Did you all remember?
Yes.
Yes, I can vividly recall everything now.
I guess.
Yeah, why? How could we forget something so important?
Yeah.
We were students of Hope's Peak Academy. We were the symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity.
Okay,
Except for one person,
that punk.
Kokichi Oma. The mastermind behind this killing game. His organization's real identity?
They were the remnants of despair.
He's a remnant of despair?
That's right. The cult organization out to destroy the Gopher Project.
Separate from class number 77?
If Kokichi is the leader, that means he controls the remnants of despair. Out of all of us, he is the closest to the ultimate despair.
Oh no, he's inherited the title. Not Junko, not Monica, not the Warriors of Hope. It's so obvious. A killing game like this could only be done by the remnants of despair. Yumiko sounds so confident now.
Class trials. Monokuma. New students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course it was all going to be drummed up by the same person.
It's all just like Junko and Oshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
With ultimate students no less.
Which means...
That this killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair. A killing game that mires hope in dark despair.
Got a minute?
Wait, hold on. If this was such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it? Exactly! It doesn't make sense! That's also something the remnants of despair would do. They admire Junko and Ashima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us to despair, because he got bored of that plan. It is a remo. It is a remo. When you get bored, just throw all the despair at our faces.
Jeez.
Wanting to feel the despair of your plan being ruined. That's the ultimate despair for you.
Hey,
What's wrong, Maki?
So what?
Nothing. I'm just not convinced.
It's okay.
It's probably fine, though. It's not a big deal.
okay.
Are you sure?
But...
We finally learned the truth. But we still can't do anything. Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. What happened to Hope's Peak? Everyone's dead? I guess it's been 100 years, right? But that's if that's happened. All we've got is Kokichi's word on the fact that 100 years have passed. For all we know, the world got destroyed a couple of weeks ago. There's no hope left for us.
Everyone!
No, we just need to become that hope.
What's wrong?
What's with you all of a sudden? What's with everyone? You know, we've all found our confidence. We were students of Hope's Peak Academy.
If I must.
If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. After all, we are students of Hope's Peak Academy, aren't we? We're all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair.
Listen closely.
If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing.
That's true.
Fought for nothing.
I heard it.
That's what my inner voice is telling me. That no matter what, I cannot abandon hope. That I cannot give up. Yes, that's what it's urging me to do. Your inner voice, I feel like someone's still talking to you somewhere.
Leave it to me.
So I will not despair. Even if it's only a little. I will move forward with hope.
Okay.
Kibo,
Listen closely.
right now there is no use in thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not. Because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That's what I want to believe. Well, that's what I believe hope is.
I see.
That's what hope is. I see. Yeah, you're right. We're the students of the new Hope's Peak Academy, rebuilt as the symbol of hope.
Yeah.
If we, the students of Hope's Peak, give up, the world really will be plunged into despair.
You're right.
I got it. In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm gonna live till the end and never give up. We won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world.
Great, huh?
But making the impossible possible is what magic is all about. It's a pain, but it'll be worth it. I'll live for 100 million more years. I told you guys it was a good idea to use this flashback light. You guys,
You're right.
let's do it.
All right.
Let's fight. Together. Against despair. Let's fucking go!